Hey everyone, in this lesson we are going to learn about tenses. Tenses are the most important topic for our English grammar. So whenever you speak English without tenses you can't speak. Okay, so whenever you write any kind of type sentence, so without using tenses you can't write. Okay, so in this lesson we are cover all segments of tenses. Before starting this lesson, if you are new on this channel, then subscribe this channel to see more videos like this. So let's get started. So guys, in this lesson, we are cover definition or introduction of tenses, easy ways to identify tenses types, brief understanding about all tenses, and present, past, and future tenses subparts like indefinite, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. All those subparts we will cover. Also brief introduction, structures, uses, example with explanations, keynotes, time expressions also, and tips to remember. Okay, so let's start our lesson. First of all, let's start with tense. Tense word can be simplified by looking at how they show time in a sentence. Time in a sentence. Tense words tell us when an action happens in the past, present, or future. Okay, let's break it down with examples. So, here are some examples. So, let's understand it. Here, I eat breakfast. So you don't know about tenses, but this is a brief introduction to understand tenses. Okay, so tenses, tense words tell us when an action happens in the past, present, and future. Okay, so I eat breakfast. So how to identify this sentence? What type of tenses here? Okay, so here I eat breakfast. So you need to understand about verbs. Happens is connected with verbs. Okay, verbs. Without verbs understanding, you can't identify any kind of type sentences. Tenses. Okay, so here verb is eat. Eat is a first form of verb. Okay, eat is a first form of verb, so you can easily understand. But um, uh, till now you can't know about tenses knowledge. Okay, so this is, I think this is bulky, but I think you should know. Okay, so eat first form of verb you know very well. Okay, and walks first form plus s, s, rises s. In addition, mm, we added s or es at the end of verbs. Why? But only first form is walk, but s, we added s to the verb. Why? This is a concept of simple present tense. Okay, so you can easily understand whenever you see main verb or helping verb, whenever you see both of one. Okay, then you can easily understand this is a type of simple present tense. Okay, simple present tense. So here I eat is a helping verb and main verb also here. So you can easily say this is a type of simple present tense. And verbs, s or es added with to verbs. Okay, so you also say these types of simple present tense. So here only two concept. When a verb, first form verb is working as a main verb and helping verb also. So you can say this is a type of simple present tense. And whenever you see any kind of verbs added with s or es, so you also can say this is type of simple present tense. So these three examples of simple present tense here. Okay, next, here I ate breakfast, she walked to school, they played football. Here, if you see any kind of type main verb, second form of verb, you can easily can say this is a type of past simple tense. Here this verb at working as a main verb and helping verb. Okay, so you can easily say this is a type of past simple tense. Past simple tense. Okay, and here this is only a concept here. So at walked also a second form of verb, and played is a second form of verb. Okay, you can easily identify this. So these three examples of past simple tense here. Okay, next, you easily can say here future tense. Why? Because will. Okay, so whenever you see will, any kind of type question as a subject, verb, helping verb, main verb, and object. Okay, so you can easily say this is a type of future tense. Future tense. Okay, future tense, because will is a helping verb of future tense. Okay, so you can easily understand future tense, past tense, and present tense. You can easily understand, you can easily identify. Okay, so let's move on types on. So here we will already covered how to identify, but here are some key points. Okay, so you can easily say present tense means eat, walk, is, are. They are all of present tense symbols. Why? Eat, walk, first form of verb. Whenever you see first form as a helping verb and main verb, so you can easily say this is type of present tense. Okay, and is are also helping verb of present tense. So you can easily understand, you must remember these key points. Okay, next, past tense. So whenever you see second form of verb like ate, walked, and other, second form of verb, whenever a second form of verb is used to main verb, as a main verb and helping verb also, so you can easily can say these are this type of past tense. Okay, and with was verb, was verb also symbols of past tense. Okay, like is or are symbol of present tense, and was verb symbol of past tense. Okay, next, future tense. Future, will eat, will walk, will be. So whenever you see will plus first form, okay, so you can easily understand this is a type of future tense. Okay, Next, tips to remember. Tips, okay. So simple tense. So you know main types of tenses three: present, past, and future. But subparts of each tense four. First, indefinite, and you also can say simple tense, okay, and continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. So simple. How to identify simple tense? Okay, simple tense means basic facts and completed actions. Whenever you see any kind of type sentence as a simple facts or basic facts and completed action, you can easily can say this is a type of simple tense. Um, it can be present simple tense and past simple tense or future simple tense. Okay. Next, continuous. Action in progress. Actions in progress. So whenever you see any in any kind of type sentence, action in progress, action in progress. So you can easily understand this is a type of continuous tense. Okay, so it can be present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous. Okay, next, perfect. Perfect. Okay, actions completed before a specific time. When action is completed before a specific time. Okay, so you can easily understand this is a type of perfect tense. It can be present perfect or past perfect and future perfect also. Okay. Next, perfect continuous. Perfect continuous tense. Action in progress, action in progress over a period. Action in progress over a period. Okay, so you can easily understand this is a type of perfect continuous. It can be present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and also future perfect continuous. Okay, so you can easily identify now types of tenses in a sentence. Okay, you also remember these symbols like first form of verb, second form of verb, and will plus first form verb. Okay, and is are symbol of present tense, was were are symbol of past tense, and will is a symbol of future tense. Okay, so let's move on our next point. Our next point here, types of tenses. Okay, types of tenses. So you know tenses represent the time of an action. Tenses represent the time of an action. Okay, so there are three main tenses, three main types of tenses. Okay, three main which types? Present tense, past tense, and future tense. Okay, but each divided into four parts, four subparts. Okay, but each tense is divided into four subparts. Four subparts means I already told you. Indefinite means simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. Okay, so here are some examples. You can easily understand how main tenses with subparts. Example here. Okay, so this is a layer of present tense. Okay, present tense and subparts. Present simple, this is present simple, this is present continuous, this column present perfect, this column perfect continuous. Okay, so example here, present simple tense example, present present simple example here, I eat. I already told you, I eat. Eat is a first form of verb, so you can easily understand this is a type of present tense. Okay, so present simple tense. Okay, here I am eating. Eating is a progressive verb process. Okay, so this you can say this is a continuous tense. Okay, both type I am is a symbol of present tense. So progressive verb here. So present continuous example here. Okay, here I have eaten. I have eaten. You don't know have about have. So in next in this lesson and we will see. Okay, so I have eaten, this is a type of present present perfect tense. Okay, present perfect tense. You know, action has completed here. Okay, next, present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. I have been eating. You know, eating progression or have been completed here. Okay, so these type you can easily understand. Example of each subparts of tenses in main tenses. Okay, so you know there are three main types of tenses, and each tense is divided into four subparts. Okay, which types, which subparts here? Indefinite means simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. Okay, so let's see. Alright, okay, so brief understanding about all tenses. Okay, so here this is only a trailer form here, but in this lesson next we will see detail. Okay, so present tense. Okay, action, describe actions happening now. Present tense describes actions happening now or things that are generally true. Okay, subparts here: simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Okay, so here I play football, I play football. Okay, a habit or fact here: I am playing football, action happening now. I have played football, action completed recently. I have been playing football. Okay, action started in the past and is still happening. Okay, so you can easily understand. This is a brief introduction about present tense. Okay, next, past tense. Past tense describes action that happened before now. Past tense describe actions that happened before now. Okay, so here some parts: simple past means I played football. You know, second form of verb here, past tense. Completed action in the past. Past continuous. Past continuous example here: I was playing. I was, you know, was is a symbol of past tense and playing is a progressive verb. So you can easily understand this is a past continuous tense. Okay. So action ongoing at a specific time in the past. Past perfect. Past perfect means, you know, played. Third form of verb, and you know, had. Okay, completed action. So action completed before another action in the past. Action completed before another action in the past. Okay, next, past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous: I had been playing. You know, continuous means progressive verb. So playing, action ongoing before another past event. Next, this is an overview or brief understanding with past tense. Okay, past tense also followed was verb and had. Okay, so here future tense describe actions that will happen later. Okay, past future tense describe actions that will happen later. Okay, so here what's up parts like present or past tense. Okay, so simple future tense, you know, identification is will. Okay, so I will play football means future plan or intention. Future continuous means progressive verb. Okay, so I will be playing football, you know, action ongoing at a specific time in the future. Next, future perfect. Future perfect means I will have played football, action completed before a future point. Okay, next, future perfect continuous. Future perfect continuous means I will have been playing football, action ongoing up to a future point. This is a brief understanding all tenses, all of about all tenses. Okay, so you can easily understand. This is a, you can do screenshot also here. So let's move on our detailed introduction about tenses. Okay, so first our main type of tense here, present. Present and subparts, subtype and indefinite. First, our main type of tense here, present, and subtype is indefinite of present tense. Okay, so let's learn in detail each type of tense or subparts also. Okay, so here present indefinite tense, also called simple present tense. Present indefinite tense, also called a simple present tense, is used to describe. Okay, I already told you about present indefinite tense, but now we will learn in detailed format, structures, examples, time expressions, also all kind of type things. Okay, so present indefinite tense, also called the present simple present tense, is used to describe habits or routines, universal truths and facts, feelings, emotions and states, scheduled events and institutions or directions also. Okay, so present simple tense is used to describe what kind of things, habits or routines, universal truth or facts, feeling, emotion or states, scheduled event in future time. Okay, introductions or directions also. So let's learn the examples here. Before going on example, we need to understand simple present tense or indefinite tense. Okay, structure. Okay, so how to structure, like positive tenses, positive sentence, negative sentence and interrogative sentence also. So what's structure of simple present tense? So here, structure of present indefinite tense differs slightly for positive, negative and question forms. Question forms means interrogative sentences. Okay, so here first, positive sentences. Positive sentences structure here. So you concentrate very well right now. Okay. Structure. Positive sentence structure. Subject plus base form of verb. Base form of verb means first form of verb plus object. This is a structure of positive sentences. Okay, positive sentences. So first thing here, you must remember. Okay, if the subject is he, she, it, if the subject is he, she, it, or singular, you must remember this thing. Okay, add s or es to the verb. If the subject is he, she, it or singular, add s or es to the verb. Okay, next thing. For I, be, you, they. For I, be, you, they. Use base form of verb and also plural subject. Okay, here for I, be, you, they and also the plural subject, use base form of verb. Okay, example. He plays football. He plays football. He. He is a subject here. So with he, we have to add s or es to the verb. Okay. So he plays verb here play, but subject is he. So because subject is he, so we have to add s or es to the verb. Okay, so we added here s. He plays football. Okay, next I also teach you how to add s or es to the verb. Here are some rules, but I also teach you. Okay, so here adding s or es to the verbs. Okay, adding s or es to the end of verb depends on spelling or pronunciation rules in English. Okay, adding s or es to the end of verb depends on the spelling or pronunciation rules in English. Okay, this is typically done in the third person singular form of the present tense, like he, she, it, or singular form. Okay, singular person. Okay, so let's understand with examples here. Here are fourth rule. In learning these four rules, so you can easily understand how to add s or es to the verb. Okay, so first rule here, add s to most verbs. Add s to most verbs. This is first rule, very common rule. Okay, like work, like example here, work becomes works, play, plays, run, runs. Okay, next second rule, add es to verbs ending in sh, ch, s, x or z. Okay, so add es to the verbs ending in sh, ch, s, x or z. Okay, so here boss end with sh, so we have to add es. Bosses. Catch, ch, so we have to add es. Okay, pass, so also double s. Okay, so passes, fixes. Okay, es. Third rule here, add es to verb ending in o, not zero. Okay, so go becomes goes, do does, do becomes does. Okay, next fourth rule here, I to ies, I to ies for verbs ending in consonant plus by. Change by to ies for verbs ending in consonant plus y. Okay, so if the verb ends with a consonant plus y, change by to I added and add es. You must remember this concept. Okay, if the verb end with a consonant plus y, change by to I and add es. Okay, here example, study. Here consonant plus y, d is a consonant and after d here y. Okay, so we have to change by to I. Okay, so here by is changed in I plus es, studies. It becomes studies. Cry, consonant plus y, so we have to change by to I, so this becomes cries. Okay, exemptions, if the verb end in a vowel plus y. Exceptions here, if the verb ends with a vowel plus y, just add just add s. Okay, just add s. Example, play, vowel before by, here is a vowel a. Okay, so you don't change by. Okay, you add only, just add s. Okay, so plays, stay, vowel plus by here, so you just add s, stays. Okay, so you can easily understand how to add s or es to the verb. Okay, so let's move on over. So here, our concept. So he plays football. Okay, they eat lunch at 1 p.m. Okay, so I be they, I be you, they use with base form. So they is a singular subject here, singular pronoun also. So you just add only first form of verb, eat, right? Okay. Next, negative sentences. In negative sentences, you have to add not between. So you have to add not between subject plus main verb. Okay, so subject structure here. Negative sentences structure here, subject plus do does, helping verbs here. Okay, plus not to become negative sentence. Okay, plus base form of verb plus object. This is a structure of negative sentences of present simple tense. Okay, so you must remember this thing. Okay, so use does not, contraction form is doesn't. Use does not, contraction form is doesn't. For he, she, it or singular subject. Okay, next, do not, contraction form is don't. For I, we, you, they, use do not or don't. For use for I, we, you, they plus plural subjects. Okay, so here example, she does not like coffee. She does not like coffee. So here she. So for C we have to use does not. Does not. Okay. Next B. B is a singular subject, singular pronoun. So for singular pronoun we have to use do not. Okay. Do not plus base form of verb. Okay. Base form of verb or object. Do you understand? Okay. Next, interrogative sentences like a question format. Okay, interrogative sentences. So interrogative sentences structure here. First, do does, next subject, next base verb, next object. Okay, do does, subject, base verb, base form of verb and object. Start with does. Start with does. For he, she, it or singular subject. He, she, it for it or singular subject. Does and do for I, we, you, they or singular subjects. Okay. Example: does he for he. Start with does for he. Okay, so does he watch, base form of watch or TV. Okay, do they study together? Do for they. Okay, they. Do they study base form of do they study together. Okay, I hope you guys you understand present indefinite tense structures of positive sentences, negative sentences or interrogative sentences also. So if you have any kind of doubt, you can ask me in the comment box. Okay, so let's move on. We have learned how to add s or es. Okay, there are rules. So present indefinite tense uses. So where we use present indefinite tense. Okay, so here I think we have already learned this kind of type things. Okay, so you know uses of present indefinite tense. First, habit or routines. Habit or routines. You know, I brush my teeth every morning. Every morning is a time expression for present simple tense or present indefinite tense. You know, I with first form. He drinks SOES coffee daily. Daily is a time expression for present indefinite tense. Okay, you can easily understand. Universal truth or facts. The earth revolves around the sun. Revolves. Okay, here you easily understand present indefinite tense. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Scheduled events. Scheduled event for future time. Okay, the train leaves at 7 a.m. The train leaves at 7 a.m. School start at 8:30 a.m. The school start at 8:30 a.m. Okay, let's move on examples. Okay, detailed examples here. Positive sentence, negative sentence, or interrogative sentences also. So here, she reads she reads a book every night. Reads, right? Because this is a type of positive sentence. Or here she, for she we have to use SOES to the verb. Okay, so describe a habit. Every night. Time expression of present indefinite tense. Negative sentence, they do not. Negative sentence. Okay, junk, do not eat junk food. Okay, describe a negative habit or routine. Next, interrogative, does he play cricket on weekends? Okay, ask about regular activity. So guys, you understand positive sentence, negative sentence, or interrogative sentences also. So this is a very, very important concept. So here keynotes. Use as or es for third person singular verbs. He, she, it. Example: he runs, she teaches. You know very well. Do not add s to the base form of verb, singular or second, first second person subjects. Okay, so do not use s to the base form of verb for singular or first second person subjects. Okay, example: I run, they teach. Okay, present tense continuous. Here main tense is going on present, but of present tense subtype is here. Next, continuous tense. Okay, so you know present continuous tense is used to describe actions that are happening right now. Present continuous tense is used to describe actions that are happening now, actions that are temporary or plans for the near future. Present continuous tense is used to describe that actions that are happening right now and actions that are temporary or plans for the future, for near future. Okay, so you can use structure of present continuous tense. Structure of present continuous tense. Present continuous tense structure: positive sentence, negative sentence, and interrogative sentence. Structure. Structure of positive sentences here. Subject, helping verb is are plus verb, base form of verb plus ing plus object. Okay, so here, so you can easily understand, guys. Okay, so first of all here I for am. Okay, I with am, and you see it with is, and be, you, they with are. Okay, this is a very important concept, so you must remember it. Okay, so here a new concept, how to add ing to the verb. Okay, this is a very important concept, so first we will discuss this. Okay, so here are some rules, so let's understand how to add ing to the main verbs or verbs. Okay, so here first rule is, for most verbs simply add ing. For most verbs simply add ing. Okay, if the verb end in a consonant or vowel without special rules, just add ing. Okay, if the verbs end in a consonant or vowel without special rule, just add ing. Okay, like play, playing, work, working, help, helping. Next, drop the final e. Drop the final e and add ing. Drop the final e and add ing. If the verb end in a silent e, if the verb ends in a silent e, okay, drop the e before adding ing. Drop the e before adding ing. Example, make. Here e is a silent word. Okay, so drop e and add ing. Okay, before adding ing. Okay, so make becomes making, writing, come, coming. Examples also here. The verbs end in double e, ye, and oe. Keep the final e. Okay, so here are some examples. So agree, double e here, double e, and in the end double e here. So don't drop double e. Okay, you just add ing. Agreeing, die e, y here, so dying. Okay, this is clear. Here are some rule. Next rule, double the final consonant and add ing. Double the final consonant and add ing. If the verb has one syllable and ends with a consonant and has a single vowel before it, okay, double the final consonant before adding ing. Very important concept here. So the verb has one syllable words, ends with a consonant and has a single vowel before it. Double the final consonant before adding ing. Okay, example here. So run. Here, run. You know, one syllable with ends with consonant here, and before consonant is a single vowel. Here, you is a vowel here. So you double final consonant n. So double and add ing. Running. Sit. T before t. Here a vowel is I. So just double end sound and consonant double t and just an ing. Sitting becomes sitting. Getting. Very important concept here. Note, do not double the consonant in the final consonant if consonant is wx or y. Wx or by. Okay, example here, fix. Okay, so before x, here I is a vowel. So according to this concept, we have to double end consonant, but we do not double this consonant because is here some exemptions. Okay, so without doing double this consonant, we just add ing, so it becomes fixing. Here play, so here by, and before by a vowel here, so do not we don't double this consonant y, so just add ing, playing. Okay, next, for verbs ending in ie, change ie to y and add ing. Okay, for verbs ending in ie and ie, change to y and add ing. So here verb end with ie change y by, just add ing, lying. Lying to lying. Die, ie at the end of verb, and the verb ie here, so just change in y and add ing, dying. Okay, so next rule also here. So next, fifth rule here, for verbs ending in c, for verbs ending in c and add k before ing, add k before ing. Okay, so picnic, so end in c. Okay, add k, picnic, add k, just add ing, picnicking. Mimic, okay, so mimicking. I hope you guys understand how to add s or how to add ing and the end of verb. Okay, you can easily understand. So let's move on our concept. Okay, our concept here, present continuous tense. Okay, you can easily understand how to add ing. Okay, example, I, with I we have to use am. I am studying, ing format, progressive format, studying, right? I am studying English. He is, with he we have to use is. Okay, right? Playing football. We are learning together. We are learning together. This concept you can easily understand. Okay, next, negative sentences. Negative sentences, subject structure here, subject is rm plus not plus verb plus ing and plus object. Okay, I am helping verb plus not, just add not studying verb ing English. Okay, she is, this is concept here, not playing football. They are not learning together. Okay, next, interrogative sentences. Becoming interrogative sentences, first you use helping verbs like is, am, are, then subjects, verb or object. Okay, verb ing verbs. Okay, cons, this is going on in present continuous. To become a continuous form, present participle, you have to add ing at the end of verbs. You know very well how to add ing at the end of verbs. Okay, so interrogative sentence structure, am with I. Okay, am I studying, ing verb, English. Is he playing, with he we have to use I. Is he playing football? Are they, okay, are they, with are we have to use, with they we have to use are. Okay, learning together. Any kind of type problem here? I think there are no problem. So let's move on our examples. So we have covered already how to add ing to the verbs. So uses, when we use present continuous tense in sentences. Okay, so here are some concepts so you need to understand. First, action happening now. When action happening now, you can use present continuous tense. Okay, so when something is happening at the moment of speaking, when something is happening at the moment of speaking, right now I am speaking, that moment is happening now, you can easily can say this. There are types of present continuous tense sentences. Okay, example, she is reading a book now. She is reading a book now. I am teaching you now. Okay, they are all sentences type of present continuous tense. Okay, she is, is for singular subject. Progressive form ing, reading a book, object and time expression. Here now, whenever you see now the sentence, you can easily understand they are all type of present continuous tense. Next, use for temporary actions. For temporary actions, for actions that are going but temporary. For actions that are going but temporary. Example, they are staying. They are staying. They are singular subject for subjective pronoun. Are for singular for they. Okay, progressive verb staying in a hotel this week. This week. They are staying in a hotel this week. Temporary action. You can use present continuous tense. Future plans also. Future plans. They are fixed plans, not temporary plans. Okay. They are actions. Difference between actions or plans. Actions or plans. Actions are different and plans also different from actions. Okay, so you don't be confused here. Okay, to talk about plans or arrangements in the near future. To talk about plans or arrangement in the near future. Example, I am, right, I am meeting my friend tomorrow. I am meeting my friend tomorrow, right? Next, use changing or developing situations. For changing or developing a situation. Situations, okay, for things that are gradually changing. For things that are gradually changing. Okay, example, the weather is getting colder. The weather is getting colder. Developing or changing situations. For developing or changing situation, you can also use present continuous tense. Okay, so first, action happening now. Temporary actions for future plans, for changing or developing situations also. Okay, some example here. Detailed example here. So positive sentence, she is writing a letter. Any kind of doubt here? I think there are no doubt. Okay, she is writing a letter. Okay, explanation, this action is happening right now as we speak. Okay, this action is happening right now as we speak. She is writing a letter. Just we are teaching, we are reading, we are studying. Okay, next, negative sentence. You just add not after helping verb. You can easily create new sentence in negative format. Okay, they are not watching TV. they are not. I I told you, you just add not. Watching TV. They are not watching TV. Okay. So explanation here. This action is not happening to the moment. This action is not happening at the moment. Okay. Next, interrogative sentence. To become or to create new sentence. Interrogative sentence. You just start with helping verbs. Then subject, then other things. Okay. So here, helping verbs no. Are. Okay. Are you listening to music? Are you listening to music? This is an interrogative sentence. Okay. Very easy. This is a question about ongoing action. Are you listening to music? Okay. So I hope you guys understand positive, negative, or interrogative sentence, how to create new sentences, positive, negative, or interrogative also. Okay. So let's move on our next key points, keynotes for present continuous tense. Main verb always take ing form, present participle. In present continuous tense, the main verb always take the ing form, present participle. Okay. Example: eating, playing, studying. Eating, playing, studying. Okay. Next, use is am are according to the subject. Use is am are according to the subject. This is very easy concept. Okay. Am for I is for singular subject, is for singular subjects. Okay. And are for singular subjects. Are for singular subjects. Okay, this is very easy concept. Next, the tense cannot be used with stative verbs. Which tense? Present continuous. The tense cannot be used with stative verbs that expresses state rather than actions. Okay, example: stative verbs means know, like, believe. Believe, like, know. These are stative verbs. So you cannot use stative verbs in this sentence, in this tense. Okay. So there are three main keynotes here. You can easily understand. Main verb always take ing form, present participle, like eating, playing, studying, and use is are according to the subject. And tense cannot be used with stative verbs that are expressed state rather than access, such no, like, believe. Okay. So let's move on our next here, common mistake with present continuous tense. You don't do these kind of mistakes. Okay. So here, forgetting is MR. Forgetting is MR, like see playing football. See playing football. You have forget here is MR. Okay. So C is playing football. This is right sentence and this is wrong subject sentence. Okay. First mistake. Next, you do not do these kind of type mistakes. Okay. Using the wrong verbs form. Using the wrong verb form. Okay. I am play football. I am play football. This is the wrong form of verb. Okay. Because you need to understand I am playing. This is a type of present continuous. Continuous form always takes ing form present participle. Okay, so I am playing football. This is right sentence. Okay, you don't do these kind of type mistakes to speak or writing. Okay, so next they are present perfect tense. Next, present main tense, present tense, subtype is perfect. Okay, so present perfect tense connects with the past, connects with the past, with the present. Okay, the present perfect tense connects the past with the present. It is used to describe actions or events that, okay, the present perfect tense connect the past with the present. It is used to describe actions or events that first started in the past and continue to the present. Started in the past and continue to the present. First. Next, second, happened at an unspecified time before now. Happened and at an unspecified time before now. Third, have a result or effect in the present. Have a result or effect in the present. Okay, so it is used to describe actions or events that start in the past and continue to the present. Next, happened and action in a specific time before now and have a result or effect in the present. Okay, so let's see present perfect tense structure. So positive sentence structure, negative sentence structure, and interrogative sentence structures also. Okay, so let's see positive sentence structure here. Positive sentence structure, subject, as you know, helping verb has have, helping verb has a. Past participle means third form of verb plus object. Okay, you know very well, I, be, you, they are all first and second person subjects. Okay, so you use have. Okay, he, see it, third person pronoun, third person subject, you use has. And you also need to know have with singular subjects. Okay, and has with singular subjects, has with singular subjects. This is very simple concept here. Example, so positive sentence example here, first subject is I. For with I we use have. Okay, have. Then past participle, third form of verb, completed. Completed, third form of verb where? Okay, my work, object. Okay, subject, helping verb, past participle, and object. This is a type of positive sentence of present perfect tense. Okay, next, see, singular subject. With singular subject we have to use has. She has, third form of verb, past participle, traveled to London. Okay, next, negative sentences. In negative sentences you just add not after helping verb. Just. Okay, structure here of negative sentences, subject has have and just add not after helping verbs and past participle, third form, and object. Okay, example, I have not completed my work. Okay, I have completed my work. I have not my completed my work. You do just comparison. Okay, he has. With he, you have to use has. Okay, he has not called me today. He has not called me today. Just okay. Next, interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences used for asking any kind of type questions. Okay, so to become uh, interrogative sentences, you just your sentence start with helping verbs. That's okay. Okay, so helping verb has have of present perfect tense, subject and past participle, third form of verb and object. Just okay. That's it. Okay. Okay. So example here. Have you, you know, with you have to use have. Okay. Have you finished past participle your homework? Have you finished your homework? Clear? Next. Has she, with she you have to use has. Okay, has she visited past participle to museum? Has he visited the museum? Okay, so guys, you understand how to create positive sentence, negative sentence or interrogative sentences and present perfect tense. There are simple structures or types of sentences. Okay, use. When we use present perfect tense, this is concept. Okay, so first of all, first use actions completed recently. Okay, actions completed recently, you have to use present perfect tense. To describe actions completed in the past but still relevant now. Actions to describe actions completed in the past but still relevant now. So you have to use present perfect tense. I have finished my homework. I have finished my homework. This is a type of present perfect tense. Why? Because helping verb have past participle with third. Okay. Next, life experiences. For life experiences, you have to use present perfect tense. Okay, to describe life experience or achievements without mentioning the exact time. Okay, for life experience. Okay, so to describe life experience or to achievement without mentioning the exact time. Here, she has visited Paris. She has visited Paris. Okay, has visited past participle Paris. Next, actions continuing up to now. Action continuing up to now. To describe actions or state that started in the past and are still ongoing. Okay, to describe actions or state that started in the past and are still ongoing. Example, we have lived here for 5 years. We have lived here for 5 years. Okay, so you can easily understand this is types of present perfect tense. Okay, next, result of past actions in the present. Results of past actions in the present. When you describe past results in the present tense, present time, so you have to use present perfect tense. Okay, to show how a past action impact the present. Okay, he has lost his keys. Okay, he doesn't have them now. Okay, you know, action, result of past actions, you know, he has lost his keys, but impact even now. Okay, so you can easily understand when we use present perfect tense, actions completed recently, for a life experience, for action continuing up to now, and results of past actions in the present. Okay, detailed examples here to understand present tense. Positive sentence, negative sentence, interrogative sentence. So she has read this book. She has read this book. Positive sentence. So the action of reading a book happened in the past, but the time is not mentioned. You know, it may influence the present. So you can easily understand when we use present perfect tense. Okay, action happened in the the action of reading book happened in the past, but the time is no mentioned. There are no time mentioned. It may be influenced the present. Okay. Negative sentence. They have not seen the movie yet. They have not seen the movie yet. Okay. Negative sentence. Explanation. The action of seeing movie has not happened up to now. Okay. Next, interrogative sentence. Have you completed your project? Have you completed your project? This is a question. So this is a question about past action with relevance to the present. Have you completed your project? Relevance to the present. Okay. Let's see. Common time expressions with present perfect. Okay. Common time expressions. Time expressions here already. Already. I have already eaten. I have already eaten. Yet. Have you finished your homework yet? Just. He has just arrived. He has just arrived. Since. We have known each other since 2010. We have known each other since 2010. 4. He has worked here for 5 years. He has worked here for 5 years. Okay. So we will also learn how to use and when we use since for. Okay, in this lesson. Be patient. Okay. So keynotes. The past participle, third form of verb of the verb is used. Eaten, gone, written. Okay. The past participle, third form of verb. The past participle, third form of verb is used. Eaten, gone, written, like this. Okay. Use have with plural subjects and has with singular subject. Okay. Have used with singular subject and has used with singular subjects. Okay. The present perfect is different from past simple. Present perfect is different from past simple tense because it does not simplify when the action happened. Because it does not simplify when the action happened. Okay, so you can easily understand present perfect tense different from past simple tense. Here it does not simplify when the action happened, but past simple tense simplify the action when happened. Okay. Next, present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. So you know very well how to use, or first of all when we use. And present perfect tense describe actions or events. The present perfect continuous tense describe actions or events that started in the past. That actions started in the past and are either still ongoing or recently stopped, and are either still going, still ongoing, or recently stopped, with emphasis on the duration of the activity. With emphasis on the duration of the activity. Okay. So when we use present continuous tense, the present continuous tense describe actions or events that started in the past and are either still ongoing or recently stopped, with an emphasis on the duration of the activity. Okay, let's see structure of present continuous tense sentences. Okay, so first, positive sentences, negative sentences, and interrogative sentences. Okay, so positive sentences here. So positive sentences structure: subject, has, have, helping verb plus been. You just add been plus progressive verb ing, object or time expressions. Okay, you know already. You know, I, be, you, they with have, and he, see, it with has. Okay, or has with he, see, it, or have with I, be, you, they also. Okay, example: I have been working, you know, progressive verb ing. I have been working on this project since morning. Time expression here: since morning. Since morning. Okay. He has been reading books 4 hours. You don't know when we use for or since in a sentence. You don't know difference. Okay. So first of all, let's see difference. Okay. So guys, let's see difference. Okay, so difference here, here difference. Okay, so time expressions like for and since are commonly used to specify duration. Okay, time expressions like for and since are commonly used to simplify duration. Okay, for plus a period like for 2 hours, 3 hours, but since plus a point of time. Point of time means starting point. Okay, starting point. Okay, since plus a point of time like starting point, like since am started with am 8 a.m. Okay, so since with starting point, but for use with a period of time or duration. Okay, so you can easily understand that. So here 4 hour, 4 hours a duration, not specific point, not starting point. But since morning means from morning, means morning is a starting point to working on this project. Okay, so morning is a starting point, is a starting time. Okay, here, so you can easily understand when we use since or for. Negative sentence, you just add not. Structure: subject, has, plus not plus been, ing, progressive form, and object or time expression. Okay, I have, you know, not negative sentence, been continuous form. Okay, I have not been working, you know, progressive form, ing form, on this project. Okay, next, he has not been playing football, object here. That's interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences means you have to ask a question. Interrogative sentences, okay. So you just start your sentence with helping verb has a plus subject plus been plus ing verb plus object or time expressions. Just okay. Have you been? Have you been? Have you subject been ing form studying all night time expression. Okay. Has she been? Has she been waiting for Divas? Okay, okay. So let's move on. Uses where we use present continuous tense. So present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. Main tense, present. Subtype, perfect continuous of present tense. Okay. So uses, first use, action that started in the past and continue to the present. Action that started in the past and continue to the present. Then we have to use present perfect continuous tense. Okay. So emphasize how long something has been happening. She has been studying. She has been studying. This action started in the past for 3 hours. Has been studying for 3 hours. Continue to the present. This action continue to the present time. Okay. Next, recently stopped actions with visible results. Recently stopped actions with visible results. Okay, with visible results. Okay, you understand visual results. Okay, so to show that an action that began in the past has just ended and present effects. Okay, he has been running and now he is tired. He has been running and now he is tired. Result visible, now tired. Okay, result is visible here. So you use present perfect continuous. Repeated actions over a period of time. Repeated action over a period of time. To highlight actions repeated over a period, often with time expressions. Okay, they have been calling you all morning. They have been calling you all morning. Okay, so repeated action over a period of time. So you have to use present perfect continuous tense. Okay, next, keynotes. Keynotes here. First key point, the ing form of verb present participle is always used in present perfect continuous tense. Continuous, like eating, playing, studying. Okay, time expressions like for and since are commonly used to simplify duration. 4 plus period of time, of like 4 hour, 3 hour, 10 months, like that. Okay, or since a point of time, like starting point, like since 8 a.m., since 2020, 2031, like this. Okay, this tense is not usually used with stative verbs. Continuous tense is not used with stative verbs. Stative verbs, know, like, believe. Okay, love. Next detailed example here. Positive sentence example. He has been working in the garden since morning. She has been working in the garden since morning. Okay, so the action of working started in the present but and is still continuing. Next, negative sentence. We have not been practicing for the match. Okay, the action of practicing has not been occurring over the specified time. Interrogative sentence. Have you they been living here for a long time? Have you they been living for a long time? Expression question about the ongoing action of living, emphasizing its duration. Okay. Next, common time expressions with present perfect tense. Common expressions with present perfect tense. Present perfect continuous tense. Okay. So for sense all day, big, morning, like all day, all week, all morning. This type. Okay. Lately, recently. She has been feeling better lately. She has been feeling better lately. They have been arguing all day. He has been teasing since 2015. I have been waiting for 2 hours. Okay, so here are some time expressions to use with present perfect continuous tense. So we have completed our present tense. So now our next main tense is past. Past tense. And subtype is indefinite, or you can also call it simple past. Okay, simple past. So past indefinite tense, also called the simple past tense, is used to describe actions or events that happened at a specific time in the past. Okay, the simple present tense is used to describe actions or events that happened to a specific time in the past. These actions are finished and there is no connection to the present. Okay, these actions are finished and there is no connection to the present. Okay, they are all come in present past simple tense. Okay, so let's see structure. Structure of past indefinite tense or past simple tense. Sentence structure. Positive sentence structure. Subject, verb, second form of verb. You already know that. Okay, plus object. Just okay. Use second form of verb. Okay. He ate an apple. He ate an apple. At second form verb. Okay. They visited Paris last summer. They visited Paris last summer. Okay. So there are no impact or no connection to the present time. Okay. Okay. He had apple. No connection with present. Okay. He visited Paris last summer. There are no connection with present time. Okay. It and the actions as finished. Okay. Next, negative sentence. Negative sentence. Subject did not. Okay. Plus base form of verb plus object. Okay. You did only used in negative sentence or interrogative sentence. Okay. So here did is a helping verb, but helping verb is not used in positive sentences. Helping verb used only in negative sentence or interrogative sentence. Did. Did. Okay. The verb returns to its base form of verb. When did not is used. Okay. So the verb returns to its base form of verb when did not is used. Okay. See subject did not plus base form of verb ate an apple. She did not eat an apple. Next, B. B did not go to the party. Okay, but you need to understand. Did used with all subjects. All subject. Did is used to or with all subjects. Okay, all subjects like singular or singular. Okay, so C did not eat an apple. B did not go to the party. Next, interrogative sentence. So you know, to create or to make our interrogative sentence, you need helping verb. Start with helping verb did plus subject plus base form of verb plus object. Okay. Did he eat an apple? Right? Did they visit Paris last summer? Did they visit Paris last summer? Okay. These are interrogative sentences, these are negative sentences, and these are positive sentences. Okay. Here is the only difference of did. Did is a helping verb, but helping verb used only in negative or interrogative sentences, not with positive sentences. Okay. Let's see use. Uses of past indefinite tense, completed action in the present, in the past time, completed action in the past. Okay, to talk about actions or events that happened to a specific time in the past. Example: I visited positive sentence. I visited the museum yesterday. Yesterday, here, time expression. Repeated or habitual action in the past. Repeated or habitual actions in the past. Okay, to describe habits or routines that occurred in the past but are no longer practiced. No longer practiced. We have played cricket every morning. We have played cricket every evening. Okay. Events in a sequence. Events in the sequence. To narrate a series of actions that happened in the past. To narrate a series of actions that happened in the past. Okay. She entered the room. She entered the room, picked a book and left. She entered the room and picked up a book and left. Okay. Facts or general truth in the past. Facts or general truths in the past. Okay. To express past facts or truths. To express past facts or truths. Okay. The Romans built great roads. The Romans built great roads. So here are fourth use of past indefinite tense, past simple tense. First, completed action in the past, repeated or visual action in the past, events in the sequence, facts or general truth in the past. Okay. So there are no connection with present time. They are already completed in the past time. Okay. So let's move on. Keep notes. Key notes here. The second form of verb is used for positive sentence. I already told you the second form of verb is used for positive sentences like at, sung, went, played. Use did not and the base form of verb for negatives or interrogatives. Okay, negatives and interrogative sentences. Okay, questions always started with did followed with the subject and base form of verb. Okay, time expressions like yesterday, last week, in 2020, and a few days ago are often used. Keynotes, you must remember this keynotes. Okay, because second form verb is used for positive sentence like at place, and use did not, and base form verb of the negative for the negatives, and question always started with did followed by the subject and base form verb of the verb. Okay, and time expressions like yesterday, last week, in 2020, a few days are often used. So detailed examples here. Positive sentence. Positive sentence here. She watched a movie yesterday. She watched a movie yesterday. The action is watching a movie is completed and happened in the past. Okay. Negative sentence. They did not finish their homework. They did not finish their homework. The action is finishing homework did not happen in the past. Okay. Interrogative. Did you call your friend last night? Did you call your friend last night? This is a question about the past action. There are no connection to the present. Okay. So let's common time expressions with past indefinite tense and tips to remember. Okay. 2 points here. So yesterday, I went to the park yesterday. Last, she traveled. She traveled to the. She traveled to London last year. Ago, he met his friend 2 days ago. They lived in this house in the past. They lived in this house in the past. We moved here in 2010. We moved here in 2010. Okay, in plus year. Tips to remember: regular verbs added ed to the base form of verb for the past form. Regular verbs add ed to the base form of verb for the past form. Okay. Example: play to played, work to worked. Irregular verbs. Irregular verbs change form completely. Like go to went, eat to ate, write to wrote. This type. Okay. So tips to remember and common expressions also here. So you must remember. Here our next subtype here, that is continuous, past continuous tense. Okay, past continuous tense is used to describe actions that were ongoing or in progress at a specific moment in the past. A specific moment at a past. Okay, so the past continuous tense is used to describe actions that were ongoing in a progress a specific moment in the past. Okay, it emphasizes duration or ongoing nature of an action. It emphasizes the duration or ongoing nature of the action. Okay, so let's see structure of past continuous tense. Past positive sentence structure. First, subject, was were, helping verb, and progressive verb, ing verb plus object. Okay, I, he, see it. I, he, see it with was. Okay, be, you, they were. Okay, with were we have to use be, you, they, and with was I, he, see it. Example: he was studying all night. He was studying all night. So with C you have to use was and ing for all night. Okay. They were talking during the meeting. They were talking during the meeting. Negative sentence, you just add not. Okay. Subject, was, were, not, ing form, object. I was not sleeping. I was not sleeping during the class. He was not playing. He was not playing football yesterday. Okay. Next, interrogative sentences. You just start your sentence should be start with helping verbs, was, were, subject, ing verb, okay, object. Was she reading when you called? Was she reading when you called? Where? Were they working at 8 p.m.? Were they working at 8 p.m.? Okay. So I hope you already are. Past continuous tense uses. When we use past continuous tense, okay, so here are some uses. First use, action in progress at a specific time in the past. Okay, next, interrupted actions in the past, two or more parallel actions in the past, and repeated actions in the past. Okay, when repeated actions in the past, we have to use past continuous tense, and interrupted actions in the past, Then we have to use past continuous tense and two or more parallel actions in the past. Okay, here example, let's see. I was watching TV at 7 p.m. yesterday. I was watching TV at 7 p.m. yesterday. Okay, so it is specific time in the past, specific time in the past. So then we have to use post continuous tense. I was watching. Okay, interrupted action in the past. Okay, so I was cooking when the phone rang. Interrupted actions here. Where she was cooking where the phone rang. Okay, two or more parallel actions in the past. Okay, like I was reading while my brother was playing video games. I was reading while my brother was playing video games. Okay, repeated actions in the past. Okay, the two acts repeated action in the past. They were always arguing. They were always arguing when they were kids. Okay, they were always arguing when they were kids. Repeated action in the past. Then repeated action in the past. We have to use past continuous tense rules. Okay, so let's see keynotes about past continuous tense. So keynotes, the verb always in the ing form means present participle. But in past continuous tense, okay, like eating, watching, playing. Okay, use was with singular subject. Was with singular subject like he, see, it. Okay, he, see, it. And I always singular. You don't forget this concept. I always singular. Okay, verb with singular subject. Verb with singular subject like you, be, they. Okay, the action described by the past continuous tense is ongoing or in. The action described by past continuous tense is ongoing or in progress a specific time in the past, but does not indicate if the action was completed. But does not indicate if the action was completed. Okay, action. This is very important concept. Past continuous tense is ongoing or in progress at a specific time in the past. Okay, so this is very important keynotes, so you must remember it. And detailed example here. Positive sentence, he was working on project all afternoon. He was working on his project all afternoon. Okay, so after all afternoon, in progress or continuing. Okay, the action of working on the project was ongoing for a period of time in the past period of time, afternoon. Okay, negative sentence, I was not listening to music when you called. I was not listening to music when you called. Okay, negative sentence here. The action of listening to music was not happening when the phone rang. Okay. Interrogative sentence. When you reading the book at 8 p.m. or were you reading the book at p.m. at 8 p.m. Okay. Explanation. This question about ongoing action at a specific time in the past. Okay. I hope you understand. Detailed example. Positive, negative or interrogative sentences. Common time expressions with past continuous tense. Okay, past continuous tense, at plus specific time. At plus specific time. Example, they were playing at 5 p.m. They were playing at 5 p.m. So you can easily understand, you have to use past continuous tense rules. While he was eating while watching TV. He was eating while watching TV. Okay. She was studying when I arrived. She was studying when I arrived. So when, while, time expressions of past continuous tense here. All day, night, afternoon. We were working all day. We were working all day. At that time, I was sleeping at that time. Okay, I was sleeping at that time. So these are time expressions, common time expressions when present continuous, past continuous tense, sorry, past continuous tense. Tips to remember: use with another past action. Use with another past action. Okay, the past continuous is often used when another action in the past or interrupts it. Okay, or interrupts it. This another action is typically in the simple past and okay, this another action is typically in the simple past. Okay, I was reading when the phone rang. This is very important concept. I was reading when the phone rang. Okay, so reading was in progress, but the phone ringing is in the interrupting action. Okay, but the phone ringing is the interrupting action. Okay, next, not for completed action. Not for completed action. Okay, past continuous tense focus on ongoing on actions in progress. Past continuous tense focuses on actions in progress. So it is not used for actions that were completed in the past. So it is not used for actions that were completed in the past. So past continuous focuses on actions in progress actions in the past. Okay, not completed action in the past. Okay, so let's our next type of tense here, past subpart is perfect. Subpart, past perfect tense, and you can say past perfect tense. Past perfect tense is used to describe an action that was completed before another action or point in the past. Okay, past continuous tense is used to describe an action that was completed before another action or point in the past. Okay, to emphasize which action happened first in the past and when two actions are involved. Okay, to emphasize which action happened first in the past and when two actions are involved. Two actions are involved. Okay, so let's understand structure of past perfect tense. Okay, structure, positive sentence structure. Subject plus head plus past participle means third form of verb plus object. You know, head, helping verb here of past perfect tense. Head used with singular or singular subject means all subjects. Had used with all subjects, not a specific subject. Okay, so example, I had eaten. I subject, had helping verb, eaten third form of verb before I left for a work. Okay, I had eaten before I left for work. Okay, so this is a concept of past perfect tense and this concept of past simple tense. Okay, so past simple tense, here past simple tense, and this is a concept of past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. Okay, past perfect tense, I had eaten, and I left for work, past simple tense concept here. Okay, so before, so this is concept here. Before had plus without, and then second form of verb, okay, and after had plus third form of verb and second form of verb. This very important tip here, so you can easily understand. Okay, so I had eaten before I left for work. Okay, she had finished the book. She had finished the book when I called her. She have finished the book when I called her. Okay. Next, negative sentence. To create new sentence or negative to make new negative sentence, you just add not. So I had not seen, past participle, that movie before. I have not seen that movie before. They have not finished their work when the bell rang. Okay. Interrogative sentence started with helping verb was had plus subject plus past participle plus object. Okay. So have you visited the museum before? So before had plus without, and after before second form of verb means past simple tense. Had she called you when you arrived? Had she called you when you arrived? Okay, so this is very simple concept. You can easily understand when we use past perfect or past simple tense. Okay, so after concept and before concept. Just okay. If you have doubt, you can ask me in the comment box. Okay, so let's uses of past perfect tense. Okay, past perfect tense first use. Action completed before another action in the past. Action completed before another action in the past. Okay, example, she had finished her homework. Action completed before another action in the past. Before she went to the party, she had finished her homework. Before she went to the party, another action in the past. And first action will be in past perfect tense, and another action will be in past simple tense. Okay, this is past simple tense, second form of verb, and had plus third form. This is past perfect tense, this is past simple tense. Okay, second form of verb and third form of verb. So third form action completed, first action and another action in the past, second action, second action and first action. Okay, first action in past perfect tense and second action in past simple tense. Okay, next, showing cause and effect. Showing cause and effect. Like he was tired because he had worked all day. He was tired, okay, because she had worked all day. Okay, so to explain reason why something happened by describing the earlier action. Okay, so she worked all day. This is first action. This is first action. Okay, she had worked all day. And second action, he was tired. This is second action. Second action is he was tired. First action, he had worked all day. So in first action, you have to use past perfect tense. In second action, you have to use past simple tense. Okay, so this is past simple tense and past perfect tense. Okay, next, Next, experience before a certain time in the past. Experience before a certain time in the past. Example, he had already left. He had already left by the time I arrived. Okay, arrived, second action, first action, and second action. Okay, first action, he had already left. He had already left, first action. By the time I arrived, second action. Okay, so experience before a certain time in the past, showing cause and effect, and action completed before another action in the past. Okay guys, so let's move on other point of past perfect tense. Keep keynotes. Keynotes are very important concept here, because the verb is in the past participle of form all subjects. The verb is in the past participle form for all subjects. Okay, like regular verbs add ed, played, worked. Okay, irregular ones use specific past participle like eaten, gone, done, like that. Okay, had is always used with all subjects. Had is always used with all subjects like I, you, he, she, we, they. Okay, past perfect tense is used to show the order of events in the past, especially when one action happened before another action. Past perfect tense, when we use past perfect tense, you know very well, past perfect tense is used to show the order of the events in the past, especially when one action happened before another action. Okay, one action happened before another action, then we have to use past perfect tense. First action will be in past perfect tense, and second action in past simple tense. Past simple tense means second form of verb in past perfect, had plus third form of verb. Okay, so let's see next. Detailed example. Positive sentences. I had finished my homework before I went out with my friends. Okay, one action, finished. I had finished my homework. First action, before I went out with my friends. This is second action. Okay, first action in past perfect tense, second action in past simple tense. Okay, next, negative sentence. She had not visited that place before she went on the trip. First action, she had not visited. This is first action. Before she went on trip. This is second action. Okay, you understand easily. Interrogative. Had you met each other? Had you met each other? This is first action. Before the party. This is second action. Okay, I hope you guys understand easily concept of first action and second action. First action or second action. Okay, so first action and past perfect tense, second action and past simple tense. Okay, so let's see next. Here, time expressions and tips to remember. Time expressions with past perfect tense: before, after, by the time, already, never. They are all time expressions of past perfect tense. I had finished my work before you called. So before past perfect tense, then past simple tense. I had gone home after the meeting, after the meeting, after the meeting. Okay, I had gone after the meeting. First action is this, second action, meeting. By the time I arrived, they had left. They had left. This is first action, they had left. And I arrived, this is second action. They had already eaten when I arrived. When I arrived, the second action. I had already eaten. They had already eaten. First action. I had never been to that restaurant before. I had never been to that restaurant before. This is first action. There are only one action. Okay, you don't confuse. Okay, so this is confusing concept here, but I think you understand easily. I try my level best. So tips to remember: use the past perfect to show which action occurred first in the past, and when two actions are involved. Okay, past perfect tense to show which action occurred the first in the past and when two actions are involved. Okay, time expressions like before, by the time, and already are helpful in forming the past perfect tense. Okay, time expressions like before, by the time, and already are helpful in forming the past perfect tense. Okay, so let's move on our next subtype. Next subtype is here. No. Comparison with simple past and past continuous tense. Past perfect tense comparison with past simple and past continuous tense. Okay, here past perfect tense. Past perfect tense is used to show which action was completed first in the past. Okay, past perfect tense is used to show which action was completed first in the past. I had eaten lunch when she arrived. I had eaten lunch when she arrived. Okay, past perfect tense. Simple past refers to completed action in the specific point. Simple past tense refers to completed action at a specific point. I ate lunch. Next, past continuous tense emphasize actions that were ongoing in the past. Emphasize actions that were ongoing in the past. Like I was eating lunch when she arrived. I was eating lunch when she arrived. This is past continuous tense. I had eaten lunch when she arrived. This is past perfect tense. And I ate lunch. This is simple tense. Okay. So let's move on to our next subtype. Next subtype is past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense. Okay, past perfect continuous tense here. Past perfect continuous tense is used to describe ongoing action. Okay. Past perfect continuous tense is used to describe ongoing action that started before another action. Or point in the past. Continue up to that time. It emphasizes the duration or repeated nature of action before something else happened. Okay, so past continuous tense is used to describe an ongoing action that started before another action or point in the past and continue up to that time. It emphasizes the duration or repeated nature of the action before something else happened. Okay, so let's see structure of past continuous tense sentences. Positive sentence structure here. Positive sentence structure: subject had, only you add been. Had plus been plus progressive verb means ing plus object. That's it. Had plus been. Just okay. Example, she had been waiting, she had been waiting, progressive verb, ing verb, for an hour. You know, when we use for, since or for an hour, uncertainty, there are no any specific point. An hour only a duration time or period of time. Okay, so she had been waiting for an hour. We had been living in that house for 5 years. We had been living in that house for 5 years. Okay, you understand? Next, negative sentence. You just add not between had plus been. You just add not. Subject plus had plus not plus been plus progressive verb ing plus object. Okay, so I had not been feeling, progressive verb well. I had not been feeling well. Okay, they had not been working. They had not been working on the project. Okay, they are negative sentences. Interrogative sentences. Okay, in interrogative sentences, just add helping verb start in the starting of the sentence. Okay, had is a helping verb here. Had plus subject plus been. Had plus subject plus been plus progressive verb ing plus object. Okay, so had you been reading when I called? Had you been reading when I called? Okay, next, had they been studying? Had they been studying all night? Okay, so guys, you understand sentence structure of positive sentence, negative sentence, and interrogative sentence also. So there are no confusion. Do you have any kind of type confusion? You can ask me in the comment box, and you can also my Telegram channel, link in the description box, and you can also my Instagram channel, Instagram account. You can ask description link in the description box. Okay, so let's move on uses. So when we use past perfect continuous tense, okay. So first use here action that were ongoing before another action in the past. Action that were ongoing before another action in the past. Okay, so she had been studying for 2 hours. She had been studying for 2 hours when her friend arrived. When her friend arrived. So you know action that were ongoing action here. So she had been studying for 2 hours when her friend arrived. Understand? Next, showing cause or reason for a past event. Showing cause or reason for a past event. Okay, so he was tired because he had been working all day. He was tired because he had been working all day. Okay, so there are reason here. He had been working all day, so he was tired. Understand? Next, repeated or habitual action in the past. Repeated or habitual action in the past. Okay, repeated. So they had been talking about the same issue for weeks. They had been talking about the same issue for weeks. For weeks. Okay, so repeated action talking about the same issue in the past. Okay, so do you have any kind of doubt? I think there are no doubt. Clear? So let's move on next key points. Key notes here. The verb is in the ing form. The verb is in the ing form means present participle, which is used to emphasize the ongoing action of an action. Ongoing action of an action. Example: reading, playing, working. Reading, playing, working. Okay. Next, had is used with all subject. Had is used with all subjects like he, she, it, they, I, you, all. Okay. This tense is not used for finished action. This tense is not used for finished actions. Okay. This tense is not used for finished action, but All actions were ongoing, but for actions that were ongoing or were happening a specific period before another action in the past. Okay, so guys, you must understand this keynotes. Okay, very important notes here. So detailed example, let's understand with detailed examples. Okay, so positive sentence example: she had been studying for 2 hours when I called her. She had been studying for 2 hours when I called her. Okay, studying, ongoing action here. Okay, so you understand ongoing action, not finished action, not finished or completed action here. So, okay, so we have to use past perfect continuous tense. Okay, negative sentence: they had not been working when the accident occurred. They had he had not been working he had not been working when the accident occurred. Okay, so here reason or cause here. Okay, so occurred, first action, second action, and first action. You know, first action in progress means continuous, second action past simple tense. Okay, next, interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence means to ask any kind of a question. Okay, had they been playing for a long time when you arrived? Had they been playing for a long time when you arrived? Okay, so this question asks if the action of playing had been ongoing for a period of time before another event arrival. Okay, so guys, you understand these concepts. Okay, so here time expressions, common time expressions with past perfect continuous tense. So since for, when we use since for, you know very well. Okay, so I had been waiting for an hour when she came. Understand? She had been working here since 2015. Okay, all day, weeks, month. Okay, they had been traveling for all weeks. They had been traveling all weeks. Before, before, by the time I had been studying, ongoing process action here, and then past simple tense before the test started. I had been studying before the test started. Okay, by the time I arrived, they had been waiting over an hour. By the time I arrived, they had been waiting for over an hour. Okay, so you understand to common expressions. Okay, next, our next main tense type here, future tense, and some part is indefinite, and you also call it simple future tense. Okay, so future indefinite tense, also known as simple future tense, is used to describe actions that will happen at the same time in the future, at the some time in the future. Okay, future indefinite tense, also known as the simple future tense, is used to describe actions that will happen at some time in the future. Okay, it is often used for predictions. It is often used for predictions, promises, plans, decisions made at the moment of speaking. Okay, it is often used for predictions and promises, plans, or decisions made at the moment of speaking. Okay, so you understand when we use future simple tense, future indefinite tense. Okay, let's see structure of this tense. Okay, so structure of future indefinite tense. First, positive sentence structure here. Positive sentence structure: subject plus will plus base form of verb means first form of verb and object. Okay, so here I will finish my project tomorrow. I will finish my project tomorrow. Okay, so you can use future simple tense rules. Rules means structures rules. Okay, so subject will plus base form of verb plus object. Tomorrow is a time expression of future simple tense. Okay, so C subject will go base form of verb to the party tonight. She will go to the party tonight. Next, negative sentence. You just add not between helping verb plus base form of verb and base form verb. Okay, not. And you also can say will plus not means won't. Okay, so they will not. Contraction form is won't. Attend base form of verb the meeting. He will not. You can say won't come to the party. Negative sentences here. Next, interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence means just add helping verb starting in the sentence. Okay. Will plus subject plus base form of verb plus object. Will you subject base form of verb travel to London next month. Next month means time expression of future simple tense. So will you travel to London next month? Will she join us for dinner? Will she join us for dinner? Okay. So you understand positive, negative, interrogative sentence structures of future simple tense. Okay. So let's see use of future simple tense. Okay. First use predictions about the future. Predictions about the future. The weather will be sunny tomorrow. The weather will be sunny tomorrow. Okay. So this is a prediction. To predict anything, we can use future simple tense. Okay. Next, future plans or decisions. For future plans and decisions, like I will visit my grandparents next week. I will visit my grandparents next week. Okay, this is my plan. This is my decision. For decide, so we can use future simple tense. Okay, promise or offers. For promise or offers, we can use future simple tense. I will help you with your homework. I will help you, first form of verb, with your homework. This is my promise. This is my offer for everyone. Okay, so I will teach you for free. Okay, so this is an offer or promise. Okay, so you don't worry. General facts about the future. General facts about the future. So people will travel to space in the future. General facts about the future. Okay, general facts about the future, we can use future simple tense. Okay, example here, people will travel to space in the future. This is general facts in the future. Okay, about the future. Okay, so let's see next keynotes here. Auxiliary verb is the auxiliary verb will is used with all subjects. Auxiliary verb will used with all subjects like I, you, he, she, it, be, they to form of future tense. To form the future tense. The auxiliary verb will used with all subjects like I, you, they, will, she, and other to form the future tense. Okay, base form of verb of subject is always used after will. Base form of verb is always used after will. Okay, like example, base form of verb eat, play, go, and other all. Okay, bond is the contracted form of will not. Bond is the contracted form of will not. Is commonly used in negative sentence. Okay, bond is contracted form of will not and is commonly used in negative sentences. Okay, so you understand keynotes. This is very important words. You must remember it. Okay. So let's understand the examples. Okay, positive sentence example here. Positive sentence example of future indefinite tense. Okay, so I will start my new job next month. I will start my new job next month. This is my plan. This is my decision. Okay, so we can use future simple tense. Okay, I will start my new job next month. Okay, future action, starting a job. Okay, my negative sentence. Negative sentence, you just add note. Okay, she will not attend the meeting tomorrow. She will not attend the meeting tomorrow. Okay, this is decision, or you can say indicates that action attending the meeting will not take place tomorrow. This is decision or prediction. Okay, so we have to use simple future tense. Interrogative sentence. Will you they come to the party on Saturday? Will you they? Will they come to the party? Will they come to the party on Saturday? Okay, this is a question. Okay, to ask any question. Okay, this is a question. To attend the party on a specific day. Okay, to understand examples. Okay, let's see time expressions. Okay, so time expressions of future indefinite tense, like tomorrow I will call you tomorrow. Next week, month or year, I will visit. She will visit us. She will visit us next week. She will visit us next week. In the future, the people will use flying cars in the future. People will use flying cars in the future. Soon, the train will leave soon. The train will leave soon. Later, I will see you later. I will see you later. I will call you later. Okay. This session will be end. Okay, so this tips to remember. Future indefinite tense is very straightforward. Simple future tense is very straightforward. Just use will with base form of verb. Okay. Simple future tense is very straightforward. Just use will with the base form of verb for positive and negative sentences, to invert the subject will for questions. Okay. It's important to remember that this tense is used for general predictions. This tense is used for general predictions, promises, plans, not for things that are certain or already decided in the present. Okay, this is very important concept. It's important to remember that this tense is used for general predictions, promises, plans, and plans, not for things that are certain or already decided in the present. Not. Okay. So let's see next. Next, our future continuous tense. Next subtype of future tense is continuous. Any means future continuous tense. Future continuous tense. Okay. So future continuous tense is also called future progressive tense. Future progressive tense is used to describe actions that will be ongoing or in progress at a specific time in the future. Okay, so the future continuous tense, also known as future progressive tense, is used to describe actions that will be ongoing or in progress at a specific time in future. In the future, it emphasizes the duration or progress of an action rather than the compilation. Okay, rather than the compilation. Okay, so in the structure of a future continuous tense, structure here, future continuous tense structure, sentence structure. So subject, first of all subject, then will be for all subjects, plus ing verb. verb ing means progressive verb. Okay. Subject means the person or thing performing the action. Subject means the person or thing performing the action. Will be the auxiliary or helping verb indicating the future time and continuous aspects also. Okay. Will be the auxiliary or helping verb indicating future time and continuous aspects also. Verb ing base form of verb in its present participle ing form. Okay. Verb ing, the base form of verb in its present participle ing form. Okay. So let's understand with when we use future continuous tense. When we use future continuous tense, this is very important concept. Okay, this is confusing concept also. Okay, so first, action in progress at a specific time in the future. Action in progress at a specific time in the future. We use the future continuous tense to show that an action will be happening at a particular moment in the future. Okay, at 9 p.m. tomorrow, I will be watching my friend's show. At 9 p.m. tomorrow, I will be watching my favorite show. My favorite show. Okay, you understand? Action progress at a specific time at 9 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, in the future tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow is the expression of future time. Okay. Next, predicting future events. So it can be used to predict ongoing action in the future. Next year, they will be living in Japan. Next year, they will be living in Japan. Okay, so predicting future events. So for predicting future events, so we can use future continuous tense. Okay, so next, parallel actions in the future. Parallel actions in the future. Okay, the future continuous tense can describe two actions happening at the same time in the future. Future continuous tense can describe two actions happening at the same time in the future. Okay, while I will be studying, she will be working. While I will be studying, she will be working. Next, polite inquiries about future plans. Polite inquiries about future plans. Okay, the future continuous is often used to make polite questions about someone's future activities. Future continuous tense is often used to make polite questions about someone's future activities. Example, will you be attending the meeting tomorrow? Will you be attending the meeting tomorrow? This is polite inquiries, polite question about someone else. Okay, so someone activities. So then we can use future continuous tense. Okay, so there are four use: action in progress at a specific time in the future, predicting events, future events, parallel actions in the future, and polite inquiries about future plans also. Okay, so let's understand with examples. Okay, example of the future continuous tense. First, affirmative sentence means positive sentence. Example, she will be traveling to Paris next week. She will be traveling to Paris next week. Okay, so affirmative sentence or positive sentence. So action will be ongoing at the same point, at some point in the future, especially next week. Next week is a specific point. Okay, action ongoing. She will be traveling to Paris next week, future time. Point in future time. Okay. Next, negative sentence. We will not meeting tomorrow afternoon. We will not be meeting tomorrow afternoon. Okay, this is will not happen tomorrow afternoon. Negative sentence. Interrogative. Will you be coming to the party on Friday? Will you be coming to the party on Friday? Interrogative sentence here. So this is a polite question about someone's future plans to attend a party. Okay, so guys, you understand? Time expressions of future continuous tense. Time expression at this time tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, next month. Okay, in the future, tomorrow at 10 a.m. or other time, by 2025, this time next year. Okay, this time next year. These are all time expressions of future continuous tense. Okay, so whenever you see these kind of time expression, you can easily understand where future continuous tense, okay, is future continuous tense summary. So summary, okay. So future continuous tense is used to describe actions that will be ongoing or in progress at a specific time in the future. Okay, so future continuous time is used to describe actions that will be ongoing or in progress at a specific time in the future. Okay, the structure is subject plus will be plus verb ing. Okay, sentence structure is common uses included action in progress at a future time, predictions, parallel actions, and polite inquiries. Polite inquiries, parallel actions, and predictions, future time, in progress at a future time. Okay, so this is very important summary here. You must remember it. Future perfect tense. So guys, main tense is future and subtype is perfect. Okay, so you can say future perfect tense. Future perfect tense is used to describe actions that will be completed before a specific point in the future. Okay, so the future perfect tense is used to describe actions that will be completed before a specific point in the future. Before a specific point in the future. Okay, so it emphasizes the idea of compilation and is often used when you want to talk about something that will happen happened by a certain time. Okay, so structure of future perfect tense. Structure of the future perfect tense. Okay, future perfect tense structure is subject will have plus past participle verb means third form of verb. Subject plus be have plus past participle of verb means third form of verb. Okay, subject, the person. Subject means the person or thing performing the action. Okay, will have auxiliary or helping verb that indicates future time and perfect aspect. Indicates future time and perfect aspect. Okay, past participle of the verb. The verb in its past participle form, often the third form of the verb. Okay, so you understand past participle of the verb and will have and subject and structure subject plus will have plus past participle of the verb third form. Okay, examples of past participles. Okay, go, gone, eat, eaten, written, finished. So there are past participle verbs here, so you can understand easily. So you have to use here after will have. Okay, so here when we use past perfect tense, okay, this is, so first use Action completed before a specific time in the future. Action completed. Action completed before a specific time in the future. Then we have to use future perfect tense. Future perfect tense. When do we use future perfect tense? Action completed before a specific time in the future. Then we have to use future perfect tense. Okay. Example: why 2025? Why 2025? I will have graduated from college. By 2025 is a specific time in the future. I will have graduated. This is completed work from college. Okay, you understand? This is a specific point of time, a specific time in the future, and completed action, graduated. Okay. So this means by 2025 the action will graduating will be finished. Okay. Next, use predictions about the future with a focus on compilation. Predictions about the future with a focus on compilation. By the time you arrive, by the time you arrive, by the time you arrive, I will have finished my homework. By the time you arrive, I will have finished my homework. So here, this is a prediction. This is a prediction about the future. Okay, this action has completed in the future time. Okay, so by the time you arrive, I will have finished my homework. Next use expression a sense of accomplishment in future. In the future, okay, expression of sense of accomplishment in the future. Okay, so third use expression sense of accomplishment in the future. Okay, in 5 years, they will have built a new school. They will have built a new school. Okay, in 5 years, they will have built a new school. This is a expression of sense of accomplishment. Okay, they will have built a new school. Okay, so you understand when we use, when do we use past future perfect tense. Okay, so future perfect tense use here, so you can easily understand. So let's see examples. Example of future perfect tense. First, affirmative sentence with positive sentence example. So by this time tomorrow, I will have completed my project. You understand? Explanation: this means by tomorrow. This means that by tomorrow the project will be finished. Okay. Negative sentence: she will not have finished her work by the deadline. Okay, she will not have finished her work by the deadline. Okay, this indicates that she will not complete her work before the deadline. Okay. Negative sentence: will you have left by the time I arrive? Okay. Explanation: this is asking the action of living. Will you have completed before a speaking arrives? Okay. So guys, you understand affirmative, negative or interrogative sentences, structures and examples also. I think there are no any kind of confusion. Okay. So let's move on next key common phrases here. Common time expressions with future perfect tense. Okay, so by a specific time by 2025, by the next Monday, by the next week. Okay, so this is y plus time. Whenever you see y plus time, you can easily understand there are future perfect tense. Okay, by the time, before, in plus a certain number of years, months or dates. Okay, in the future, by the end of day, month, week, date. Okay, specific time, by the end of specific time. in specific number of years, in specific numbers of years, okay, days, months also, okay. So you can easily understand where past perfect tense. Let's understand the summary of future perfect tense. Future perfect tense summary is in summary 3 point. First, future perfect tense used to describe actions that will completed before a specific point in the future. Second, the structure is subject, will have plus past participle. Common uses included actions completed before a certain time in the future, predictions about the future with a focus on compilation and expression accomplishment. Okay, so here are 3 points. First, future perfect tense used describe actions that will be completed before a specific point in the future, and sentence structure subject plus will have plus past participle. Uses included actions completed before a certain time in the future, predictions and about future with focus on compilation and expression accomplishment. So guys, let's move on next subpart of future tense. Here next subpart is perfect continuous, and you can say future perfect continuous tense. Okay, so future perfect continuous tense is used to describe actions that will be ongoing up until a specific point in the future, and it emphasizes both the duration and the compilation of an action by a future time. Okay, this tense combines future perfect compilation with the continuous aspect duration. Okay, so guys, you understand. So future perfect continuous tense describe actions that will ongoing up to till a specific point in the future, and it emphasizes both the duration and the compilation of an action by a future time. This tense combines the future perfect compilation with the continuous aspect duration. Okay, so let's see structure of future perfect continuous tense. So structure here subject will have been plus ing verb. Okay, subject will have been plus ing verb. Okay, so subject means the person or thing performing the action. Will have been the auxiliary verbs indicating future time and the continuous aspect also. Auxiliary verbs indicating future time and the continuous aspect also. Ing verb, the base form of verb in its present participle ing form. Okay, base form of verb in its present participle ing form. Example: by next month, she will have been working. By next month, she will have been working here for 5 years. By next month, she will have been working here for 5 years. Will have been indicates future compilation, while working shows the ongoing nature of the action. Will have been indicates future compilation, while working shows the ongoing future of the action. Okay, so here you know subject will have been, other thing you understand structure of future perfect continuous tense. Next, when we use future perfect continuous tense, here three use. First, action in progress up to a specific future point. Action in progress up to a future point. Okay, up to a specific future point. So we use the future perfect continuous tense to show that something will have been happening a period of time by a certain future point. Okay, example: by 2025, I will have been living this city for 10 years. By 2025, I will have been living in this city for 10 years. You know use of since or for. Understand? Next, the action of living will be ongoing till 2025 and will last for 10 years by that time. Okay, you understand? Next is emphasizing the duration of an action up to a future moment. Emphasizing the duration of an action up to a future moment. Okay, this tense is often used when we want to emphasize how long something will have been happening by a specific future time. Okay, so example, by the time you arrive, I will have been studying for 2 hours. By the time you arrive, I will have been studying for 2 hours. Okay, so here focus here is on how long studying will have been in progress by the time the person arrives. Okay, so by the time you arrive, I will have been studying for 10 hours, 2 hours. Okay, next, use predicting future actions with duration. Predicting future actions with duration. Okay, it can be used to predict them. It can be used to predict that an action will be ongoing a certain period or certain period up to a future time. Okay, so next year they will have been building, new bridge for 5 years. Next year they will have been building the new bridge for 5 years. Okay, so this is a prediction future actions with duration time. Duration time here for 5 years. Next, okay, so next year they will have been building the new bridge for 5 years. Okay, so guys, you understand when we use future perfect continuous tense, first use here action in progress up to a specific future point. Next, emphasizing the duration of an action up to a future moment. Next, predicting future actions with duration. Okay, so let's move on examples. Examples of future perfect continuous tense. First example here of affirmative or positive sentences. So next, by next month, we will have been traveling for 2 weeks. By next month, we will have been traveling for 2 weeks. Okay, this is a sentence type of positive. Okay, so by the next month, by the next month, a future specific point. Okay, so we will have been traveling for 2 weeks, duration of time. Okay, so explanation, this means that at some point future month, the action of traveling will have been ongoing for 2 weeks. Negative sentence, she will not have been working this company for long when she lives. Okay, negative sentence, she will not have been working at this company for long when she lives. Okay, so explanation, this indicates that by the time she lives, the action of working will not have lasted for a long time. Okay, next, interrogative sentence means question format. So will you have been studying for 3 hours by the time I return? Will you have been studying for 3 hours by the time I return? Okay, so this is a format of interrogative sentence. So you can easily understand how to create affirmative sentence, negative sentence, interrogative sentence also. So there are all types or examples of future perfect continuous tense. You can easily differentiate. So let's see. Common expressions, common time expression used with future perfect continuous tense. First, by plus specific times like next, by next month, by next 2025. This type. Okay, by the time, for duration of time, for 3 hours, for 2 years, like that. Okay, so since a specific point of time or static point of time. Okay, since 2020, since last summer, like this. Okay, in a certain number of years, month or days, in a certain numbers of years, month or days also. Okay, so guys, you understand. So let's see. Summary, future perfect continuous tense summary here. This is very short summary here. So future perfect continuous tense is used to talk about actions that will be in progress up to a specific point in the future, emphasizing both duration and compilation. Okay, so sentence structure is subject plus will have been plus verb ing. Sentence structure is subject plus will have been plus ing, verb ing. And common uses include action in progress until a future time, emphasizing duration and predicting ongoing actions. Okay, so in our summary of future perfect continuous tense, 3 point. First point, the future perfect continuous tense is used to talk about action that will be in progress up to a specific point in the future, and emphasizing both duration and the compilation. The sentence structure is subject will have been plus verb ing, and common uses included actions in progress until a future time, emphasizing duration and predictive ongoing actions. So guys, if you have any kind of doubt related this lesson, related this topic like tenses, okay, so you can ask me in the comment box. I will give you reply definitely. So if you like this information, then like, share the video, also subscribe this channel to see more videos like this. So see you in my next video very soon.